Hi everyone, welcome back to Sports Khabri. As of now, it's just Adi and I. Rishi's going to join as well. But yeah, bro, we're approaching that final game of the IPL. Before that, just one more to go. The second qualifier between the Punjab Kings and the Mumbai Indians. RCB, of course, have made it through to the final, beating Punjab in the first qualifier quite convincingly. I don't think there was any game in that at all. Um, yeah, that was absolute domination. I think at that point, and then of course uh, the other game was Mumbai and GT. It was pretty close. GT put up they put up a good fight. I think at a point you would probably even say that they should have won the game with Washington and Sai at the crease, but it didn't quite happen for them. Which means that Mumbai and Punjab will play qualifier two, and RCB will play one of the two teams in the final. Adi, bro, first of all, who would you rather have, Mumbai or Punjab in the final?
Bro, I honestly couldn't care. You know what I mean? I think it doesn't matter who you face in the finals. I feel like if you even face the best team, the worst team, it's going to be a final. You have to bring out your best regardless if you want to win that final. I think for RCB, it's simple, bro. Like if I'm talking from RCB's perspective, if they're going to the finals now, realistically they're beaten both teams. So you can't give a reason of okay, like they are better than us or they can get the better of us. You played both the teams. You played Punjab twice, thrice now actually, if you think about it, and you played Mumbai also once this season. Overall, you can't sit and say I rather have one of the two because no matter who you face in the final, I feel like it's going to be a tough task. Like both of them have their own strengths. I feel like with Punjab, they have a very deep batting lineup, and it can even though it didn't work on last time in the finals. I don't know how the Ahmedabad Stadium is. So if it's going to be the track we've always seen this year, it can be tough that way. But I think you can have the same toughness with Mumbai. Like they have good quality players. They might not have a deeper batting lineup, but the batting still has quality players. Which getting a wicket of each player is equally tough. So it really doesn't matter who we face or who RCB faces. I think whoever you're going to face, you have to bring out your best game. I think it is a matter of that. I think even beating, for example, we beat Punjab. I think it has its own credentials because this season they were the best team technically based on table wise.
Yeah.
And if we beat Mumbai, you can say you still beat the so-called champions of IPL 5 times. So both ways you have your credentials of being worthy champions. So it really doesn't matter. I think both have their own strengths, and in a final, it really doesn't matter. Like you have to just go out there, put your best effort, and go to win. So yeah.
Yeah, fair
I'm
enough.
fine with both. Like I really wouldn't be like I need to play this team or that. I would have loved to play GT for different reasons, but right now it is what it is. Like anyone's game, bro.
Rishi, you think Mumbai make it to the final?
I mean, I hope so, da. I hope so. But it's a two-step process, and like, what are the odds that a team goes through to the finals? Like, like you have to win both your games.
Now it's
So I
50-50, Rishi.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, now it's 50-50. But again, it's always one extra step, and you can say form and all that, but I feel IPL, especially T20 cricket, is a you can't really rely on form, and like it's just you like one guy can show up and win the game for either of the teams. So I don't know, like I mean, I feel confident going into the game, but I have my own share of concerns when it comes to Mumbai as well. So yeah, hopefully, bro. Again, I don't want one more RCB Punjab final. I just two teams like that. I just want one. I really want Mumbai to make it so that it's a little bit more interesting. It's a little bit more feisty that way.
Yeah, it would be a lot more spicy if
So
Mumbai
you
do.
don't want Mumbai to qualify for them to win. You just want them to qualify to make it spicier.
I mean, if we qualify, I'd be very very confident of my team because I think we have that experience. We have that. We've been there a lot more. So that level of confidence I have in my team. But it's just that, bro. The first game, also the qualifier one, was also such a I don't know. It was such a lackluster game from a neutral perspective. I don't know. I just feel like if it's RCBMI, it's going to be a lot more entertaining.
Yeah, but are you not confident? Rohit Sharma got runs, a lot of them actually, and Johnny
He was
Bairstow. I
dropped.
said
He was
who
dropped
you
on
said?
what? Three. He
You
was
said
dropped on
Johnny
13.
Bairstow. I don't know what he's going to bring to the table. Scored runs. And again, like scored them quickly. Um, do you not feel like they're in a good place, bro? Like at least batting wise.
So,
A little bit, yes. We can. We have that depth also. We have that luxury that okay, if one like in power play, if we lose a wicket, we can bring in Tilak Verma, and or if needed, if we are going at a good, uh, steady run rate, then Sky can come in, and the rest of the batting order can follow. So I like how flexible we are from that perspective. But again, bowling, bro, I think it's just like very, very reliant on Bumrah. Like even yesterday, they were hammering us. They were going at a comfortable rate up until Bumrah came in and got Washington Sundar out. Like it, from a bowling perspective, it is very much a like a one man carry job like that. I'm very concerned about because we tried what six, I think six, seven bowlers yesterday, and almost all of them were getting hit. And Trent Bolt came clutch in that penultimate over. I felt he nailed his Yorkers, but except for that Yorker, except for that over, I feel everyone else were getting hit. Everyone else were getting hit.
From 36 and towards, you were obviously going to win it from there. But
Yeah, I mean, not really. Like Richard
yeah,
Gleeson,
come on, come on.
Again, Gleason was getting hit all game. So I wouldn't entirely say if I had somebody more reliable, then maybe yes. So next game, hopefully Deepak Chahar is back. That means we can play in somebody else instead of Gleason. Like he did well. Like the first three balls of the last over also he did his part. But again, I just feel it's just too much of a carry job for Bumrah. We need to spread out the responsibility of bowling a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, you do still have Bumrah. I think he's obviously like Bumrah's Bumrah, and like this is the thing I'm
Mm.
saying. Like, regardless of whatever in those 4 overs, he's going to make something happen. He's not going to give away runs, and he's going to make something happen. He's going to pick up crucial wickets. So it is Bumrah, bro. Yeah, you have a cheat code basically. But anyways, on RCB, bro, Adi absolutely steamrolled Punjab. There's no other way to put it. 100, scoring 100 in a qualifier. Basically nobody turned up for them. On a wicket that had a little bit for the seamers, but overall, like it was poor from them that they didn't pick Suyash's googlies. Probably the easiest googly to pick in the world, and none of them could pick the googlies. Like I think there were three batters who got out to him in the same way. Um, yeah, bro. I just think this Punjab team doesn't have that one reliable player, unfortunately, and that's probably going to be the downfall, even if they do lose against Mumbai. But yeah, where do you see RCB, bro? Like going in with a lot of confidence now. Hazelwood back. Obviously, he's going to play the final.
oof, yeah, it's tough to say like anything from that semis. I think at the end of the day, quality showed. I would say like your bowling quality in terms of what we could offer versus what they could give. I think it was a matter of we were patient enough while they were not patient enough. I think it was that. More than I think more than like them having a reliable player or not. I just think we caught them on a bad day or for us a good day. I think it was more of that because I think I think overall I think RCB just looked more locked in terms of what they were doing. I don't think it was anything else. I feel like they had more of a feel for that game. While but I don't know what to say with Punjab. I think maybe it's their first time they're playing a home game. First time they're playing a qualifier since 12 years, if I'm not wrong. Last time they did was in what 2012, 2013, if I'm not wrong. Not even 2013. It's been a long time for them also. Like to be fair, they've what Punjab have finished bottom half of the table since 2014. Like 10 years straight, they've never come to the stage. Playing for the first time in your home game, in your home stadium, I think there's so much pressure on them. I think they were trying to be too brave. Like as you said with Suyash, I think they were in those three wickets. I think it was Shashank, Stoinis, and I don't remember the other one. But they were in the situation where like they had to go smack for
Rashid
the sake
Khan.
of smacking. So it was more like they were in the pressure. They were in a very, very pressure situation. Like, okay, like they were not taking calm. They're not taking the situation in a calm manner. Like their batsmen, Shashank, Stoinis, they were all like, okay, we have to score runs. They went for a very edgy shot, which they shouldn't have done then, and whatever, like it paid off for them. But it's not only with Suyash's because I think overall he bowled very well that game. Like you look at that, he was getting insane turn also. Like it was not like it was just the same ball. I think he was very tight and he was very disciplined. And yeah, bro, overall, I just think RCB were dominant that day. I don't think there's much more into it. You can find those days one day, next day it might not be there. So again, for me, I don't want to look into it too much because once you're in the finals, everything's forgotten. Like you're in the finals, it doesn't matter if you. We've seen it before, bro. Like with India and Australia, like it doesn't matter if you're the best team of the tournament. It just you need to show up on that day, right? So that's what I mean. Like you might find the best team that day, you might find the worst team that. I think for RCB, what they have to do is like they've been in the situation three times before. This is the fourth time. They have experienced players this time. No excuses for us to go win it. Like if we have to win it, right? You can't give any more excuses saying like before we used to say things like okay, bowling was not good. Virat was the one man army. This that. But now you have a solid team. You have to go win it. It's just that, bro. For me, not even as an RCB fan. Okay, at least with an RCB perspective, I can't take my semi-final performance too much too hard because we know that it can change in a jiffy in a final. Like you just don't know what happens, and you have to take it by the final itself how it goes.
Yeah, I think from an RCB perspective, it's pretty simple. Like you keep it professional and you move on. And I'm sure nobody is like sitting there going all like, yeah, wow, this is we're the best team in the world or anything. I'm sure like everybody, especially RCB fans, will know that you can't take it like too seriously because at the end of the day, like we've played three finals and come close and we've lost two of those three finals like by close margins. So I don't think any RCB fan is going to take it for granted. But from a Punjab perspective, Rishi bro, like shouldn't they be worried? Like because again, I go back to the fact that when you look at the way like most of those dismissals like went about, I don't think it was like incredible bowling or anything. It was good bowling, but it was some really poor batting, like really really poor batting. Prab Simran chases one on a length, absolutely. I don't know what he was trying. Shreyas Iyer misses one that is wide off stump. Nicks it to the keeper,
Makes
feet
it to the
nowhere
keeper.
close to it. Nehal Vadera, fine, fair enough. He chops one on. You can say maybe yeah, unlucky or whatever. But the others who got out to the spinners, especially Stoinis, Shashank, and Mushir, Shashank and Stoinis particularly, the googly, which Suyash, bowls on offish middle stump. You can see that most of his leg spinners drift, like they drift a lot to the leg side.
Leg
Even
stump,
considered
yeah.
a wide four like in that game because of when he tried bowling a leg spinner. And his leg spinners are very flat and quick. They don't really turn much, but the googly does. So not the hardest bowler to pick. And yeah, again, some poor shot selection, especially from Stoinis, and at a time they needed him to bat through. Yeah, bro, like in general, is that not too much of a worry for them? The fact that they're batting. This is why I feel like I personally have been like, okay, Punjab, I just don't see the batters. Like, I don't see that one solid guy. I can say, he'll play with his head and he'll take me through. I genuinely think Nihal Vadera is the most, like, sort of talented batter, but I don't know. But, like, yeah, where do you see Punjab from here
I
moving?
mean, it just seemed like they had too many, like, ideas that they wanted to put. Like, first of all, the pitch is, they had an idea that the pitch might not make it a high scoring game. So you need runs, especially considering that RCB have batsmen who just go from the minute the whistle goes there, like Phil Salt is going to go after the bowler. So I think they came out with the idea that okay, regardless of how the pitch is going to play out, we need some runs on the board, and they just stuck to it. It was almost like watching SRH bat and collapse. Like we're going, like this is the way we are choosing, and we're going to die on this hill. Like even there, I felt when they made the impact sub was out of pure panic. Like there was
Yeah, yeah,
no
sure.
there was no idea behind it because like Mushir Khan came in. It didn't even seem like okay. They were trying to play for a 120, 130. They like at when you're like 10 overs down, you still have half the innings left, and these batsmen are not like nobody's going and like plucking the wickets out of pure jaffers. These all like most of them like okay, you can say to an extent, Shreyas Iyer, the ball he got out to was a length, like like short of length, kind of a good ball. Like you shouldn't have gone after it. But again, if you were trying to play on the back foot and nicked it off, I wouldn't blame him. That was like a very good ball. Other than that, everyone else were pretty much throwing their wickets away. Other than the Nehal Vadera wicket where he just chopped it onto the stumps. So it just seemed like they were chasing runs. It didn't seem like they wanted to, even the stage they were in. They were what, 60 for 6, 50, like 50 for 5, 60 for 6, 60 for 7. It didn't seem like they wanted to bat out and get a like, of course, I like, you can say that okay, 100 is not a competitive score, but if you are going at, like, 100, they and pretty much ended up in 114 overs. So if you could push that through, if you could somehow make a 140 or 150, then you never know, because that KKR game also, you get a couple of wickets. Even in this game, in fact, when Kyle Jamieson got Virat out, like, it didn't look all rosy. Like if they had maybe another 40-50 runs on board, things could have been different. But that's the thing, like nobody, like, it's pretty much seemed like they decided that okay, we don't care what the scenario is, we're going to go for a 160, 170. If we get that score, we get that score, otherwise we'll just see what happens. So
Yeah.
that is just poor, like, planning, poor background check from their work. So I again, it's that lack of experience showed. Like none of these guys have actually been there. None of these, like, when the stage came and when the lights were on them, all of them got caught up in the, like, in the storm. So it just seemed like all of them lost their way, like the pressure got to them. So I don't know. Of course, now the pressure is on them. They have to come in. They have to come in and perform. This is their second chance. They can't choose
Yeah.
to, like, mess around with this as well. On the other hand, Mumbai, I don't know. Like when you're playing an eliminator, I feel it's very much about luck. Like you have nothing to lose. Like the odds are pretty much against you. So we won the first eliminator, fine. Like even now, it's still one more step to go. So I don't think Mumbai comes in with any sort of pressure. So if anything,
Yeah.
it'll be on Punjab. So it's all about how they are gonna handle, how they are gonna regroup. It's in a different stadium also. They'll have to keep that also in mind. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel going into Ahmedabad, that the stadium, the pitch kind of plays into Punjab's favor also, because this batting is not, this lineup is not made for a slow track. And unfortunately, the kind of pitches that Molanpur have
But
had,
it was not a slow track.
it
Like
It
it
was
wasn't
not
a
a slow
slow.
track
It
though.
wasn't
It
slow
not
was
at
a
all.
slow, yeah, exactly. It was not a slow track, but it certainly didn't seem like a one. I mean, 200,
I mean,
220
there
wickets
was a bit
either.
of bounce and there was a bit of seam movement, but
there was a
that's
lot
not
of
enough.
bounce. They
Mm.
were not able to. They were just not patient enough, bro. Like you look at the batting, it was just
Yeah,
poor
yeah,
choice of.
exactly. They were not patient enough.
There was just poor choice of shots. Like the way English got out, it was a just bad shot. Like he didn't have to play that shot there. Playing it straight to the field, you don't have to do that. Even with who's the opener? I forgot his name. Like Prop Simon was a bad shot because
Priyanka, yeah,
three continuous balls he came front to hit
yeah,
Bhuvaneshwar. That's where you show temperament and okay, like you pick your choices. Even the fourth ball he came, Bhuvaneshwar realized okay, fourth ball I'm going to take my chances, ball a shorter one. He's already a short guy, and coming front, you're making it even more tougher for yourself to even play. Like he played it too late, and for a short ball to play because he came front again. It was just poor batting. Even I forgot the opener, like who hit it
Priyanka, yeah.
straight to Krunal Pandya. Yeah, even Priyansh also was a poor shot, bro. You're just playing it straight to the fielder. There's nothing special in it apart from playing a poor shot. I think even with Shreyas Iyer, I'm sorry to say, but it was a bad shot. He during that situation, and they were going 10 and over if I'm not wrong at that
Yeah.
point of time. So it was not like he was under pressure to utilize the power play and score runs. And with Hazelwood, you know what you're going to get. You need to be smart enough to play that. Even with Stoinis, the way he got out, he could have. I think Stoinis and Nehal Vadera, I think, and Shashank Singh, I think I would put more on them because after the power play got over, they could have taken their time to play. Like Nehal Vadera, the way he got out, you can say it's unlucky, but I think it was a bit of both. Like it was a decent ball. Like you can play it better if you are there, but on that shot, it was just not there for him. I think it's a bit of both being unlucky and like bad timing. But with Stoinis and Shashank, I think both of them were poor. I think those two were the ones who could have played it deep, and they have the caliber to play it deep if they have to, because Stoinis has done it before. Shashank has done it throughout his past 2 years to say, okay, even if he comes in the 10th over, he can play till the 20th over. But I just think it's more about I don't think the pitch was that slow. I think it was a decent. I think it was a 50-50
It
pitch. I
wasn't
think,
slow. There was not a slow wicket at all. I just want to
yeah,
get
I
that
think I feel like
very,
it
very
was a
clear.
good track for bowlers, and I think it was a 50-50. I feel like if a batsman got the pace of the wicket, they could play well. I think Salt did that to an extent. He knew when to play, how to play.
Yeah. I'm
I think
just saying
if any,
RCB scored 106 in 10 overs. It's not like
yeah, but when you look at it, it was only Salt who like pumped in, right?
it
Like,
doesn't
but
matter. Point
no,
is
but
they were
my point is, I
106
feel
for
like the track was there to play. Like for me, it was
it
I
was
could see.
106 for 2 in 10 overs. That's
Rahul,
Yeah,
also keep in
no,
mind that, I mean, when you're having such a total to chase, if you already have a good flying start, then the odds of you chasing it down is more. I don't think how, I mean, how much
I'm
can you
not
say on the
saying that it's the
pitch
no,
starting
but
also?
stuff.
Rishi, like
Is
for
saying
example, a slow track when
I
Punjab scored 111, like it was easy for them to defend that score against KKR, even
Mm,
though KKR had they could use a
but
pitch,
this
but
was not a it
this
was
was
not a
not the pitch thing. It was more of
it
like
was
poor
not a wicket
batting.
for the spinners anyways. It was just it just
mm,
had some seam movement. Yeah, fair enough. There was some grass on it. They left some grass on it. That's about it. Like
yeah.
it's not like it was a it was an insane wicket where you had to
They got
redo.
out all of the main players got out
Yeah,
of
you
paces.
bad
Like
batting.
they got out to
Yeah.
Yash Dayal, they got out to Hazelwood. Like it
And
was the
now
paces.
and now the pressure is going to be on Punjab. I think yeah, like the pressure is on them more than Mumbai because of the way they've lost the first game. And now they go into this one where they're playing a Mumbai side. Obviously, it's Mumbai Indians. Like you don't want to be playing Mumbai, especially in the playoffs. I don't think any team wants to be playing Mumbai in the playoffs, just because of the fact that they got the pedigree, they've done it before, and they've got that big team energy, bro. They've got the big players, they've got the big guys, and you just don't want to catch them here. Like you don't want to catch a fiery Bumrah or like even when Rohit has scored 70, 80 runs in the previous game or the way Surya is going. You don't want to catch these guys, but I think Punjab was slightly on the back foot going into this second qualifier. I hope it. Would love to play Punjab again, not Mumbai, but yeah, I wouldn't mind either. It doesn't matter, but like I would still prefer Punjab. But at the way it's going, I think they slightly start as. I
They
mean, Mumbai
played, we played
started
each
playing.
other. I mean, we played Punjab, I think, on Monday, and they flogged us, by the way. Only for
Yeah,
them to
I
book
know, but
their seat in the qualifier and then get their pants pulled like this, bro. I was so pissed after that game. Like, how do you turn, like, you, like, Josh Inglis came and beat us back, black and blue, and then only for them to turn up like this against RCB in qualifier one. Like, I was like, brother.
no, but this is the thing with Punjab, right? Like the thing is, uh, it's not the first time RCB have kind of exposed that Punjab batting lineup. It happened
Mm,
in the second game at in the second league game as well, and even in the first one to an extent. It's not like RCB were. It's just that we didn't bat well in that game. Otherwise,
yeah.
Punjab didn't bat any special. Like did not do much either. Like with the bat, they were struggling at a point. They were like
Wait,
five
which
six
one
down.
was the first one? Was a rain affected game, no?
Yeah, 14 over game where they were five down, and
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think, especially playing against Mumbai, and if Bumrah turns up, bro, like you just need the one bowler to turn up. Honestly, like to get probably a couple or two, three against Punjab. If you have Bumrah and Bolt right at the top, doing well, I genuinely think Mumbai are going to win this fairly comfortably.
So
I
Punjab
don't
and
see.
Mumbai had a do or die game on Monday, right? And
That's
I
Punjab
what.
know
are
that. I know
already.
that. I know that. But that's what I'm saying. I just don't. I think on their day, yeah, they're fine. But otherwise, to be for me, like just consistently looking at it, just the way the batting is set up, it does not give me as much like confidence. I just think Mumbai with the class they have, I think they'll be fine, bro. Bolt at the top, you're just thinking he's going
Bolt
to get
got
one.
smashed for 50 runs yesterday, by the way. Just to put it
I
out
know,
there.
but he also got Gill in the first over, so that's what his job is to
Okay,
get that.
but you're still getting smashed for 50 runs,
Yeah,
Rahul.
but
50 runs is a
you
lot.
get one of the two batters
I
who
don't
can
know,
bat in
bro.
that
Is
game.
this the bowling is
It's
just
not a
too much
matter.
Are you saying getting
of a
one
carry,
wicket while
Bumrah
getting
carry
smashed for
job
50
now.
runs is good enough?
When it's Gill, yeah.
What do you mean when it's Gill? You're
Yeah,
not
when
going to
it is
get Gill
Gill in
out
the
against
form that he
Punjab.
is,
The point is,
when it is Gill in the form that he is, of course it matters that he's got him in the first over. That's
yeah,
huge.
but the point is he got smashed for 50 runs not by Gill, right? There were other batsmen who were able to play him. So you
That's
can't just
my
say,
point. Is at the
I
end of the
got a
day,
wicket, but
you
it's
have
okay because I
basically
can get
like
smacked for
neutralized
50
the
runs.
you basically killed the game, like almost half
Rahul,
their
I'm
confidence
still
by
getting
getting
smacked
rid.
for 50 runs. Like,
Okay,
I don't think it's okay for any bowler like to do that.
I just think Trent Bolt is a quality bowler. I think he's going to
I'm not
be
denying he's
very,
a
very
quality
clutch.
bowler, but the point is
Yeah, so
like
that's what I'm saying. Anyone can have an off day to an extent, but I'm saying Bolt at the top. I don't think there's not many
it's
better than him.
I'm not saying bold at the top. I'm saying this is a Punjab team who's faced Mumbai in the same way 3 days ago when it was a do or die for both. Because whoever
Yeah,
won that game would have the better chance to go become. They would have become top two. Like whoever won that game, basically, right?
it
Because
wasn't a
Gujarat had
duel,
already
I'd say.
lost,
Yeah, but yeah,
so it was a do or die.
it was not
And
because at the end of the day, both teams had qualified.
no, but it was a do or die to come top two, and that's more
That is
important. We've
fine.
always.
That is okay. But the point is
Arey,
that
you
both
can't say
qualified.
that is okay. Like coming top two is very
It's no.
important.
Actually,
Even
do or die is very different from just from making top two. Both teams had qualified. There was not as
yeah,
much
but
pressure.
for
Now you are out
RCB
of
against
it.
LSG, it was a do or die game for them to come top two, and it was so important. We all know that it's the same
It was
factor for
important,
Punjab
but we
Mumbai.
can't, but it wasn't do or die because you don't get knocked out if you lose.
Rahul, it was a matter of whoever won that game came top
Yes,
two.
but there's lesser pressure when you're not going to be out of the tournament. That's just fact.
So you're saying RCB didn't have pressure against LSG,
We did, but not as much pressure as it would have been if they were going to get knocked out if they lost the game.
but you realize top two is different from coming third and fourth. Like top two has gives you an extra life. I
I'm
think that's
literally
more.
saying that I agree. I think there
It
is
is a
pressure,
it
but I
is still
think there's
huge
not as
pressure
much pressure
because
as
yeah, but it's
when you lose
because
a game and get knocked out.
yeah, but you're
Delhi,
talking
I'd say Delhi
about
Capitals versus Mumbai Indians, that game where like the winner would pretty much qualify. Or, I mean, if Delhi had to win to stay in the playoffs chance, I think that would be a lot more pressure situation than RCB LSG because
no, I'm not
RCB is
talking about
already
RCB
qualified.
LSG. I'm talking about Punjab. It is equal pressure for both of them, is my point. For them, it is equal pressure. If I am facing you, it's like saying finals, it matters because whoever wins the trophy. It's the same thing. Me and you are playing. We are playing for the same thing, top two qualification. We both are going to put our same efforts to come top two. It is a simple thing. It happened before, and I'm saying like we can't just write Punjab off because of one. I'm saying, bro, it's an outlier
Writing
of an
them off.
innings
I don't
because
think
like
anybody's writing them off. Of course, they made it till here. They're
no, but
obviously a
it
good
is
team.
very. I feel like it is this. I
I
think
think
it's
Mumbai
become
has
like
favorites. That's it. I just see Mumbai as favorites in this game. I'm not saying that Punjab.
I don't think Mumbai are favorites in this
my
game.
I
point
think
is
Mumbai. But you
Punjab
said
and
that
Mumbai
about
just played
GT
three
also.
days
You
ago.
never
Is
see
my point.
Mumbai favorites.
Huh?
You never say Mumbai favorites. Last time also you said Mumbai are not favorites. They beat GT.
Bro, just because a team coming through eliminator, the chance odds of them making it to the finals are already very less.
Oh my
And the fact
god.
that we played them 4 days ago and they actually pulled our pants down. They chased down 180 in what, like this, the bowling attack that has Bumrah also, they chased down 180 in what, 18 overs, 17 overs, 17 point something overs.
18
Yeah,
overs.
So
brother,
I
180 I
I,
think is
I
not
don't
good enough.
this
Because
game
to
we
score
just
200 plus,
have
you're going to win.
we just have momentum going into the game because we won the eliminator. I don't think
Bro, you have
we're the
momentum, you have
favorites, and we
Bumrah,
have
you have
no
so
we
much
have no
more
pressure.
talent.
That's it.
You have okay, man. Let's see. I just personally think Mumbai are
I
favorites, but
mean, to
okay.
be fair, if you looked at Mumbai's performance yesterday, I wouldn't say they were good. Like, I still think GT bottled it over Mumbai playing
Okay.
whatever they did.
Yeah, yeah.
Who
The
do you,
way
Three
the way
who
they
do
crucial.
you
were
go in as
chasing, the
favorite?
way they were going at it, Washington Sundar. If you're letting Washington Sundar go at almost 50 and 20 balls was 200 strike rate, that's not good.
Bro, more
Okay,
than that, it's simple, bro.
who do you
Like, you
guys
look at
pick as
yesterday,
favorites, bro,
two
in
simple
this
drop
game?
catches of Rohit Sharma, who scored 85 runs. I think that is the
But that
game-changing
drop catches
factor
are
of
part of
yesterday's
every
game.
game. Everyone gets dropped. A lot of times you get dropped. That's
Rahul,
fine.
it's
That,
not
Rahul,
about
you
getting
can't account for
dropped.
every.
It's not
Jadeja
You
about
wants to
can't
getting
get
account
catch
for
dropped.
every
okay at the
drop
boundary
catch in
line
the game.
with a new ball is understandable, but that Kusal
It's
Mendes
about
catch is
getting,
come on.
bro,
I'm
it's
saying you
both of
can't
them are
account for
sitters, bro.
every
Like,
drop
you
catch in
can't.
every game. Like that, I can say, bro, 2 years back, RCB, not 2 years back, last year, when RCB were playing Rajasthan Royals, DK dropped a catch sitter or Butler at in the
That
Yeah,
was not last year. That was in
I can go
2022.
back and say like a
2022.
lot of things. But
That was
my point,
it is a fact like that. If DK caught that, Asmi will be through. My whole
my
point is
point is you
players
can't
in the
account for
team
every,
matter.
you
You
can't
can't just say
account
one
for
player
every
shows
drop
up.
catch. You can't
You
account for
have to,
every drop
Rahul. You have to
catch.
put. No, you're telling like no. My whole point is you're telling yesterday Mumbai was so dominant. If you put in context, it could have been a different game if Gujarat was just serious to catch two
But
easy,
that's
simple
what I'm saying.
lollies.
You are
Like
saying
that's
if
my whole
Rohit
point.
got caught, it's a different game. I can say Rohit got caught. Maybe Surya would have scored 60, 70. We don't know. You don't
That
know
is.
what is going to happen. The
I'm
point
talking
is it's
about
an
facts. I'm
unfolding
talking about what
situation.
happened yesterday. You're talking about what could.
You are
Factually,
talking
looking
about
at
what could if he had taken that catch. We don't know what else could have happened. Surya would have come in
Rahul,
earlier.
it's simple.
Something else might have
Rohit
happened. We
Sharma
don't
went
know
and
what could
scored
happen.
85 runs. Dude, you have to take into context. You're saying that
Bro, that
Mumbai
is
is
what I'm
so good.
saying.
No, my
If
point is you're
Rohit
saying
Sharma,
Mumbai is so good because they can beat any team in the this thing. If you look at it, GT killed themselves. GT just jumped down the well by themselves. It was not that Mumbai put in pressure. You look into the context, they should have gotten 2 wickets. I mean, sorry, they should have caught what Rohit Sharma within 15 runs twice. Both were easy catches. You have to be catching that in the top level. No excuses. Overall, do I sit and see their whole batting lineup as they couldn't chase it? Bro, they should have literally scoop while you have to go like 12 and over. I think it's unreasonable. Getting hit to wicket in 2025 is unreasonable. I think you have to put in the factor of, my point is, bro, the margins are not as big as you guys make it. I think Punjab are being underestimated because of what they went through
okay,
against
so who
You
do you
RCB.
guys,
But
think?
when did I say
Okay,
Mumbai are
who do you,
whatever,
favorites?
I feel like
I've been
everybody
saying
is. In general, I think everybody is. Like,
okay, but
I feel like Punjab
who
are,
do you guys see as favorites? Are you saying Punjab are favorites going into this one?
I honestly think it's a 50-50 because that's how I look at it. I
No,
can't sit and
now
say,
I'm saying who is more likely to win? I'm asking.
Rahul, it's simple for me. It's a 50-50
Yes.
because I think both of them are equal. Like, you can't, see, in the semi-final, I can't sit
Bro,
and
I'm
say, bro,
giving too many 50 answers.
huh?
But yeah, you're
What?
giving too many 50-50 answers this year.
It's, how is it? I am telling you it's 50-50. You're asking me what else. Like, can you sit and say Mumbai is sure favorites? Like, can you say 100% Mumbai will win?
I
Like, if
think
you want to put it.
nobody's saying sure. Nobody's
Exactly.
saying for sure.
Exactly.
I'm
So
saying
why are you not?
probability wise, who is more likely? If I'm
Dude,
saying 60-40, doesn't mean Mumbai is going to win for
what,
sure.
so my point is, where can I put probability if me as a viewer, I have no statistics, nothing to say probability. I'm looking at both the teams coming into this game. I can look at them both ways, and I'm saying it's going to be a 50-50
Okay,
just for the
fine.
fact that
Okay,
you
fine.
don't know what's going to happen. Like, that's
Fair
my
enough. Fair
point.
enough. Fair enough. Rishi, who's favorite, buddy?
I think Punjab are still favorite just because of how they beat us the previous game.
Man. Okay, fine,
Yeah,
fine.
even I
Fair
would
enough.
keep,
We'll take that.
even I would give Punjab not
Okay.
favorites, but I would see them likely winning because I think they are a very good team and people are underestimating them. But to be fair, they've lost a lot of foreigners, so that's a different topic.
Okay. No, they've just lost Marco Janssen, by the way.
Huh?
They've only lost
Dude,
Marco Janssen.
they've lost Lockie Ferguson, Marco Janssen, who were the prime bowlers. So yeah, I think, and they've lost Chahal also. So I think that's a big thing for them.
Chahal, yeah,
Oh
but he
yeah,
might
Chahal not
still.
playing is
We'll
a
see.
big thing.
Chahal might still play. Let's see. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up with that, guys. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to Sports Company. Let us know who you think is going to play the IPL final. Complete. Very excited for this one. It's on Sunday. It's tomorrow. The second qualifier and then the final on Tuesday. So yeah, enjoy, guys. Enjoy the end of the IPL season. After this, we've got Test cricket coming up. India, England,
WTC final also, boss.
and then of these. So yeah.